Tesla shorts, and right now we're about to do some car things, and then about to go on with our day. So let's get it.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the home.
Okay, so I am now headed. I'm now headed to work. I just hit a massive pothole. We did bank on some Tesla shorts, and we did only take 2 trades. And because of that, and how much we're up on the week so far, I decided to pay myself a little $35 with the coffee and all the little breakfast goodies that I just got. So my trading actually paid for all that because I already paid it off on my credit card. So I am extremely grateful for that. $35 may not seem like a lot to pay myself, but the rest I'm compounding for the rest of the week, and I'm going to be paying myself at the end of the month. So taking my profits while I can it's a blessing. So yeah, I'm going to try and give you guys some trading advice, all of this in a nutshell in a day after I get off work, you know. So it's currently 8:38 right now. I work at 9. So let's see what the day has for us. I'm finally off work now. So the whole plan for today is pick up my car, go back to the charts, gym, and then do a daily analysis. So let's get it. So today's July 3rd, and I just got off work. Tomorrow's gonna be July 4th. There was no trading today. Markets were closed for futures and options. So we're gonna do some more car stuff. So just because we have a, what is it, like a 3-day weekend? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so basically us traders, we have a 3-day weekend. Just because we have those 3 days does not mean you forget about your whole trading rules. Your whole goal is to stay disciplined, because trading is literally a mirror, and all of your habits and characteristics will show in the charts as a trader.
So you take a picture of that, but you don't take a picture of the other food I cook.
I'm not taking a picture. Oh shit. So I just dropped the homie off some BMW E90 M Sport mirror caps, and the thing about his car is it's a 335 shell, but he actually engine swapped a LS in there from, I believe it's from a Vet, if I'm not mistaken. Either a Vet or I think he said it was, I forgot. I'm pretty sure it's from a Vet. No, his transmission is actually from, I think he said a Camaro or something like that, but it's a hella sick car, and I used to actually have an E90 as well. I'm gonna throw up a picture here somewhere. It was a base model 328, but it was just slammed on some M-Pars, and yeah, it was a cool car. Ran me a lot of money before I actually started to learn how to trade, and then, oh, man. This road's always hella sketch. But now we are actually gonna be hitting the gym. Got some legs and back, so let's get it. So it was honestly probably the best thing for me. This is just me bringing up the E90, but when this was my high school car, and I spent so much money into, I just threw so much money at that car. Because when I first bought it, it had a throwout bearing, and I had to replace the clutch, and then I had to replace the thermostat, the whole cooling system. That just kept failing on me, and my, what's it called? My suspension was really, really wonky because because all throughout the winter it was just slammed on its nuts, like literally slammed on its nuts, and that was like our worst winter, so it was the worst time to like own any car because of how cold it was and how much snow we actually got. But now I drive a Lexus, so it's all good in the hood, baby. You know what I'm saying? So something I do want to say is for my trade on Tesla right here, this trade right here, I went in with 5 contracts, right? And I got an ROI of, where did my mouse go? ROI of 30% with a gross of 150. Now, on 5 contracts, that's a 25-cent move. And I had an entry of 0.98 and an exit of 0.28, right? So I basically scaled out. I took my profits and then I had a runner, but that's not really the best risk to reward, I would say, because if I'm risking 5 contracts, my stop loss at an entry of 0.98 would be, I would say, roughly 75 cents. Now that's a 23-cent move. Now 23 times the 5 is 115, right? So if I'm risking that $115 and I made 150, that would be like a 1 to 1.25 RR, I would say. I just did the math and it's actually a 1 to 1.3 risk to reward. Now, if I were to do that same position sizing on Monday or even for the week of the 6th to the 10th, then I would not be profitable. Like, it's pretty simple. I would be over leveraged. My risk to reward would be pretty small. I would literally be revenge trading because of the amount of size I'm going to be using. And then 4, I would just end up over trading because if I take one loss on that 5 contracts, then I have to either, my whole mindset goes, the next trade I'm sizing up. So sizing on that 5 contracts is already alone going to ruin my psychology and risk management as a trader. So that's something you need to know about yourself. And that will only come with time and a lot of journaling. So this is what I mean. This is my trade Zella, and using the Zella AI, you're able to ask it to analyze your performance or even just go through your overall stats as a trader and your whole history. So what it shows me is it shows me that I am best with actually 2 contracts. See, they are small numbers, but they're consistent numbers. So 34, 22, 140, those on 2 contracts, divide that by 2, that would be 34 divided by 2 is, oh, brain fart, 17, 11, 70, 15, and then 39. So basically divide all those numbers by 2, and that's how many points or cents, since I trade options, per contract is. So this is all on 2 contracts, which means that's consistent. And then you can just read it as it goes. Runner up, 1 contract, not enough evidence yet that 3 or 4 are better. 2 contracts is your cleanest looking size. So that Tesla trade, yes, I was over leveraged. It was like a little micro scalp, because if we actually look at the trade, we were in this trade for actually 5 minutes. We were in the trade for 5 minutes. So my whole goal or plan, my whole trading plan for the week of the 6th to the 10th is to size down, because I have to understand that one Tesla win, that does not mean the next week I increase my size because I made money. Overconfidence is literally an account killer, death by 1,000 cuts. So I'm only up $200 on the month, and the month just started. There's no reason to push my edge or push for more when I know what works best, because I have the data alone. It's saying I do best on 2 contracts, so I'm going to stick to that. And I'm going to mitigate my risk by literally risking less. So my entry plan with the contracts is going to be enter with 1. If it draws down, maybe I will enter or DCA with another contract depending on what the price action is looking like. Otherwise, I'm good. I can follow my stop loss. I don't have to worry about losing too much because I have a plan, and with discipline, I'm going to follow that plan. So my whole plan or goal with this month is to be consistently profitable, not to have the biggest account or even just size up too big or just be extremely overconfident with myself, because my whole plan last month, it worked. And although I did have some losses, technically I had lessons. These aren't losses, they are lessons. And if I don't learn from them, then I won't learn to grow in general. One thing that I was thinking about when I was working was I asked my supervisors if I could do something, and they said no. So you know what that did? You know what my body said? My body said, no. Why are you telling me no? I think I'm better than that. I think it should be yes. But then I instantly snapped. I snapped out of it and I was like, rejection is redirection. That no isn't a loss, it's a lesson. And if I can't learn to accept the loss or accept a no, then how can I accept one as a trader? Because I'm literally risking money and losses are inevitable in this. So if I cannot accept that some things cannot go my way, then I won't be consistently profitable or even on a, what is this? One of my brother's friends just got here. Pulling up in a queue. You can't even see that. Oh, there you go. Boom. Anyways, back to what I was saying was, if you cannot accept a loss, then you cannot accept to be wrong. And striving to be right every day, or even just having no red days, you're in for a ride, because you're soon going to have to retrain your mind, reprogram your whole perspective on life, and just have that actual snap into reality. So that's honestly what I had for this video. The 3-day weekend, it will be a ride, because yeah, it's 3 days. Go ahead, relax, have your fun, drink up the whole night or whatever, party. I'm going to be reviewing my data and seeing all everything from the beginning, because if I'm not reviewing or even just looking over at my stats, then I end up going in a slump, or my overconfidence kicks in and I just forget about everything and risk management just goes out the window. So yeah, that is all that I had for you guys today. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions on types of video I made. But that's all I had. I'll see you guys in the next one.